Hello friends, welcome back to today's video. I am so excited for this one. I shared an insane before photo, which I will post here, and an after photo on Instagram and the communities tab here on YouTube the other day, and I got so many questions about it. The number one question I got was, what workouts are you doing? So I actually want to talk about it because it's not the workouts that have made me lose that weight. But there are only 4 weeks in between those photos, and I have just been so happy. I felt so much better, and we're gonna get into all of the details in this video. But a couple things first. One, I am not a doctor. This is just what has worked for me, and what worked for me may not work for you. I do not give medical advice. I will not answer any questions. And just for safety, if you ask a question that may be like medical based, I'm going to erase it. Not because I don't want it there, but because there have been times in the past I've been like, ask your doctor. And someone who is clearly not a doctor by the way they're talking will come in and answer the question. And it's like, no, we're not doing that. Two, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, you are more than welcome to watch this video, but please do not do anything without speaking to your doctor first. I don't think that weight loss should be a goal at all while you are pregnant. And honestly, breastfeeding, that can be very touchy too, because I know that weight loss can sometimes affect milk supply. So when I was pregnant with both of my boys and I had them back to back within 16 months of each other, if you're new here, my doctors told me the same thing each time. Whatever you're doing, keep doing. If you're not doing it, don't start it. This is not the time. My second pregnancy, I actually gained a lot more because I was not back at my pre-fitness level when I got surprise pregnant with Roman, when my oldest son was only 7 months old. So I did end up gaining a lot more, but I gave birth back to back, and both times it was the same thing. Like, you do not start something new. So please just be cautious, talk to your doctor. But again, I don't even really think that weight loss should be something that you are worried about right now. Just focus on growing a healthy baby, and the rest you can get to at a later time. I promise it will happen. And number 3 is that I will not accept any hate in the comment section. I don't know why people click on these videos to bring hate, but we're not doing it. Someone said it best one time. I was talking about, like, I don't understand why people used to rally around me and were so excited about my like original fitness transformation in 2020 when I first got healthy. And I was like, now those same people are shaming me. And someone said, it's because you're a mother. They cheered for you before, but now that you're a mother, you're not allowed to ever say that you want anything back to the way it was. You're not allowed to talk about it. And so that's so true. So it's not allowed. With that being said, we will get started with the video and all the disclaimers. But I have been doing a weight loss program. So let's see, honestly, I don't know what my weight is because the program, you don't even step on the scale for the 6 weeks. I'm currently starting week 5, the day that I'm filming this. And I don't know how much I weigh, but I know that when I started it, I had 8 stubborn pounds to lose to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight. And they were so stubborn. Like, I've never in my life struggled to get those off. With Ezra, I gained right at 30 pounds and it came off like, I think it was like 3 months after I gave birth. With Roman, I gained 45. And so much of that I do think was water weight, or just like swelling. I don't even know, because within like a week of giving birth, I had lost like 30 pounds. It was insane. So I have been holding on to 8 stubborn freaking pounds, but I'm 5'9", so it's not a huge deal. And I was really looking into some kind of program or coaching because that is where I fail. I have always counted calories, but there will be days I'm just like, you know what, I'm just not feeling it. Let me just eat a little couple things. It's fine, I'll start tomorrow. And when I started looking into what it brings when you get a coach, I was like, you know what, I really like the idea of being held accountable and having someone that's checking in, that's making sure I'm doing good, but that can also guide me through things that I don't maybe know about. Enter in the Faster Way to Fat Loss program. I originally found Kristen, I believe her name is Kristen Miller. I will put her name up on the screen. She usually coaches women over 40, but I just happened to find her on Instagram, and we talked back and forth in DMs a couple times, and she was like, hey, like, there's a new session open soon. Go ahead and fill it out. And I've really, really liked her. A couple things you get when you do enter into this program and you choose to get a personal coach, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. You get a coach that is going to check in on you every single day. It's not some kind of like crazy person who's making you feel like crap about yourself. She's so nice. She texts me. She's just like, send me your macros so we can hold each other accountable. Is there any questions you have for me? There have been times when I've been like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm gonna go out to eat. How do I make sure I stay good with my macros? Like, she'll give me tips on that. She's given me great meal ideas. She has talked me through some parts of the program that I didn't understand. And so it was just really nice to have someone who knew those things. Also, she gave me my custom macros, which I have never once counted macros successfully. I've tried like one time before, but I was just kind of guessing based on what like a computer generated thing said. And I don't know how many calories I eat. I only count macros. She talked me through why they're important, why you need to hit them. If you enter into the program that starts on May 13th, which I do encourage you guys to do, it's a 6-week program that will get you right on track for July 4th and feeling good after that 6-week program. You also will get access to their 30-minute workouts. And I find that their workouts are so manageable. You can either do them in the video format that they have on their app, and you can follow along with 3 people. They also have someone who will show you what to do if you like maybe can't do the full workout, like do this instead. Or you can do like me. If you scroll down below the workout section, they just have a list of the workouts, and that's what I do so I can go at a little bit of a slower pace. I love the workouts. I think they're beginner friendly, especially if you do go at your own pace, but I just love their workouts. And also the app is super easy to use and counts macros for you as long as you just enter in like the brand name of the food that you're eating. Overall, I've just been super happy with it. So May 13th is the next round that they're starting. Again, you'll get the coach, you'll get your custom macros, get the exercises. It's all in their app and it's so amazing. And I recommend it so much. I'll have it linked in the description bar below. I cannot say enough good things. And I feel like there's actually so many things I wanna say that I'm honestly forgetting some things because I've just been so happy with it. Now, in this program, you do not step on the scale. They tell you like weigh yourself at the beginning, take all of your measurements because it's called Faster Way to Fat Loss. And there are before and after photos of people on their websites. It's insane. And they'll be like right next to each other and they weigh exactly the same, but they look significantly different in the after photo. I've seen that so many times and I have heard so many people, you guys even, if I mentioned it in like a vlog or on Instagram, and I originally didn't say I'm doing Faster Way, y'all would message me and you're like, you're doing Faster Way, aren't you? And when I would say yes, you're like, it works. That is the program that works. So I loved it so much. But week 1 and 2, I really say week 1 was when I was kind of working through the kinks, figuring out how to count my macros, working on intermittent fasting. That is something that you also will do with the program. I was getting to know Kristen a little bit better. She sent me my custom macros. It was just a growing week. Week number 2, I noticed a lot of things. First and foremost, I was sleeping like a log and I don't have to drink that like Moon Juice magnesium drink anymore. I was sleeping so good. I noticed the biggest difference in my face and my belly, like just overall bloat. I will talk a little bit about some other things that I think have helped with that in a minute, but week 2, I noticed a definite decrease in inflammation, just like bloating and feeling groggy. And then by week 3 was when I noticed my clothes were starting to fit me differently. Now, again, I don't know what I weigh. I would not say I've lost maybe tons of weight, but I have noticed that there are muscle cuts in places that I have not had muscle cuts in a long time. My belly is so much more toned than it has probably been in years. So jeans are fitting me completely different. And that was all by like the middle of week 3. And now that I am on week 5, this weekend I had to go buy other things that are in smaller sizes. Like I'm having to start being careful and be like, okay, like, oh, I might have to order these in 2 sizes and send one back because I have noticed that I am now like smaller than I was, and I'm just now on week 5. So overall, you're gonna have so many other benefits apart from just that fat loss. You're gonna be sleeping better. You're gonna have more energy. I cannot say enough good things about it. Again, I'm just like afraid I'm talking over myself here and just mumbling words over and over because I could talk all day about how happy I am with this program and how much better I've felt since doing it. And I do also wanna note, counting macros was new to me. I've never gone to bed hungry. I've never been irritable. I've never felt like, oh my God, this is miserable. I am still enjoying food. I don't beat myself up over it. They've told me, like, if you go to a birthday party, eat cake. Who cares? And like, I even told her that one time and she was like, I hope the birthday party was fun. Don't worry about the macro counts. Like, move on and do, have a good day today. This video could honestly be hours long because of just how many things I could say that are so good about this. But in order to keep it short, let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Please put them there and not in Instagram DMs, just in case someone else has the same question. But again, I did the 6-week program and I will have it linked as well, so it's very easy for you guys to check out. Now we will move on to supplements, and I did start these about a week or two before I started the Faster Way to Fat Loss program. That again has just worked so well, but I do think these have kind of been an extra boost. I think they've helped a lot with energy and inflammation. So again, just not a doctor, just telling you what's worked for me. But every morning I do these 3 in a little green drink. These are not going to replace eating your greens. I see some of the most unhealthy influencers who eat like garbage, and they'll be like, oh, drink your, I think they do like AG1. And I'm like, okay, but you have to still eat green things. Like, do not think that this is going to replace all of the nutrients that you would need in a healthy diet anyway, if you choose to not do the macro counting program and want to just try the supplements first. You have to still eat healthy and eat your greens. But I do this little combo every morning. This is Armra colostrum. It is literally powdered colostrum. They have taken excess from cows, leftover from cows. They did not take it in place of what the cows would give to their babies. They have excess and they have turned it into a powdered form. You can, I believe, now get a flavor. I just do the unflavored because you cannot taste this. Like, I know people who will just literally do a straight shot of this stuff. I could never, but I mix this with the chlorophyll. I've told you guys, definitely check with your doctor before doing this. This is a detox. This also has a really nice flavor to it. It's lime twist, and I think this actually makes the drink taste good. But I wanted to make sure I hit them all here, like the points. So this says it supports natural detoxification, helps balance your gut microbiome, freshens and deodorizes body odor or breath, protects against toxins. So it said it blocks the absorption of environmental pollutants, naturally powerful antioxidant, and incredibly delicious and refreshing. Now, I again mix all of these 3 together in like 6, 8, 10 ounces of water that's very cold in the morning. This does have a good flavor. And I don't think that these are bad, but I think that this makes it much better. I chug my greens, okay? I am not going to be someone who sips on their greens. That's just not the journey for me. But these are the U, Earth, and Ocean greens. You can use Moriah R15. It will get you 15% off. If you do subscribe to the order, so basically they ship it every month without you having to go back on and order it, you already can get a discount for choosing the subscription method, and you can stack my code on top of that. So that's what I do. That's what I recommend. But you just take this one little pack. I recommend drinking it in the morning and just mixing it with a little frother before you drink anything else. Wanted to make sure I got all these right too. So this one helps your immune system, boost antioxidants in your body, assist with improved digestion, helps deliver nutrients your body craves. And honestly, I noticed a huge increase in my energy in the morning. Now that I have been doing this combo, I no longer need like 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day. I usually need like 1 cup of coffee, and sometimes I'll drink a second. But for the most part, this gives me such an energy boost right here that I don't need it. But overall, this has just helped a lot with digestion and inflammation. I did notice when I started drinking this regularly, a lot more of the inflammation just seemed to not be hanging around, especially like my face tends to get very just like puffy depending on what I eat. Again, that's not gonna take the place of greens, but I did notice that those helped a lot, especially with digestion. I also have been taking from you, again, you can use Moriah R15 for this, Protect Probiotic. I like it. I've always taken probiotics. I've tried a couple different brands. Y'all know this. I feel like I've never really been unhappy with a probiotic, but I just figured I like this brand so much, I'll take theirs. They send you their probiotic in these little stick packs. This is the peach flavor. I'm not a peach girl, but I actually really like these. So in the morning after I do this, I will drink my liquid collagen. I will use this little packet, just dump it right in my mouth. I don't mix it or anything for my probiotic. And again, that has helped a lot with the digestion aspect. And then this bad boy. So this is another supplement that I've been taking, and I'm sure you've seen it all over Instagram. I feel like I'm seeing a lot more people talk about it now, but this stuff is trim and it is absolutely incredible, especially if you have a sweet tooth. So this is, let's see, it says it helps burn excess fat, control appetite, which I'll talk about in a minute, increase your energy, which it does, and love how you feel. I completely agree that this has helped totally burn excess fat. I wouldn't say that this is the only thing. Of course, I've been doing the other program. I'm very good about it. That has made me lose weight, but I definitely feel like this helps a little bit, kind of like a boost. I actually use this sometimes as my pre-workout because it does give you an energy boost. But the whole control appetite thing, I've gotten a couple questions about. People are like, is it an appetite suppressant? It is not. I am still hungry throughout the day. I eat at normal times. I eat the right amount of things. Again, you have to hit your macro count. You don't come in under, you hit that goal every single day. This has taken my sugar cravings and cut them in half. Not even half, probably. It's like made them like an eighth of what they used to be. I love this stuff. And on days where I don't, like the other week, we were potty training Ezra and I was just on him all day and I was like, okay, I gotta keep my eyes on you. I wasn't really focused on my water intake and I ended up not doing my 2 scoops. And you guys, I craved sugar like a crazy person that day. Next day, I got up, was like, all right, I gotta do my scoops. And this, I put it in there, noticed that all of a sudden I didn't have those sugar cravings anymore. So I love it. I've heard so many of you guys say you loved it as well. I do 2 scoops a day, but I will say on here, it says add 1 scoop of trim fit to 12 to 14 ounces of water. This stuff is sweet. I would not recommend doing that. I add my first scoop, usually to my 40 ounces of water. Usually I'll sip on that until about lunchtime. And then at lunchtime, I will take 1 other scoop. I do 2 scoops a day and I'll put it in about 8 to 10 ounces and I just chug. Like I just get it out of the way because it is super, super sweet. But with 2 scoops a day, I've just noticed the maximum benefits. But yeah, it's a little sweet when you just have it in like 6 to 12 ounces of water. So I definitely recommend if you're just gonna sip on it like I do, definitely 40 ounces is the way to go. But I've just been so impressed with this. And again, it's the U brand. So you've got my discount code Moriah R15 will get you 15% off. If you do 2 scoops a day, you're gonna need 2 tubs. I believe they have a deal going on for 2 tubs. Plus if you subscribe, you get like, I think it's like $34 total off. So I love this brand. And just to be very clear, yes, I am like partnered with this company now in the sense that I have a discount code, but I bought all of this stuff with my own money the very first time. Like I actually bought, I bought my second pack of this the other day with my own money and I bought this with my own money. They did send me 1 of these just as like a welcome when I joined their affiliate program, which got me my discount code. But no, I think I bought like the first 2 of these. Yeah, because this is my 3rd one. I bought the first 2 of these things like with my own money. So just to be clear, like I'm not being paid by any of the companies that I'm mentioning to talk about them in this video. I have paid for all of them with my own money, but I do just have a discount code for the supplements. And then not to keep you any longer, but I did want to mention 2 things that have been a game changer with my workout. So I do the 30-minute workouts that are the faster way and I love them. But I have noticed a huge increase in my heart rate and how many calories I burn when I use the Sweet Sweatband. So I've mentioned this before and I thought I was crazy. Turns out I'm not. So the band is not meant to last you long term. You should like kind of wash it every so often. But I've had my band for a really long time and all of a sudden I noticed it was like making me sweat less. So I bought another one just because I really liked the color of it. And when it came in, it was like, if you use this on a regular basis, it will only last about 6 months. If you use it from time to time, it'll last you a year. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not crazy. So this band alone is going to help you sweat a lot more. It has to come in complete contact with your skin. In order to make you sweat, you can't like wear it over a shirt, a sweatshirt or anything like that. You will sweat so much more. But if you add this gel, oh, make sure you're outside when you take that thing off. It is gross, but it makes you sweat so much more, makes you burn more calories. It just makes you feel like you got a good workout in. I have the coconut gel and I really like the way it smells because when I'm working out, I don't stink or anything. I actually just smell like coconuts. But whew, those 2, like the gel first on my belly and then I put the Sweet Sweat like belt band on. I sweat like It is unreal, and it just makes my workouts feel that much more powerful and that much more strong. So they have helped a ton when I am doing my workouts, even if I'm just walking on the treadmill. But I've had that band for quite some time. So I got another one recently that's pink, and I think it's really cute, but whichever one you wear, it does help a lot. Whew, I feel like I talked a lot in this video, but I wanted to make sure I covered it all. Just, you guys know, like the before photo and the after photo, like that's a huge change for 4 weeks, but I have been putting in the work. I've been working my butt off, and it feels so good to do. So make sure, if you are interested in doing faster way to fat loss and really getting the maximum benefits out of it, to sign up before May 13th. Again, I have it linked in the description bar and the comment section below. That is the 6-week program. It'll get you right on track for July and the summertime, but you will start to notice how much better you feel so quickly. So thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.